Yeah, I'm from the East Coast, so I'm actually from Washington, D.C. Yes, thank you. But actually, it's kind of funny when election season comes around because it's like my full moon. It's like I have to do everything in my power to like resist the East Coast. Like this shirt is from J. Crew. Like I never shop at J. Crew anymore. But I had to work today. I do work another job. Did anybody else work today? Yeah, it's Friday. Yeah. I work at a Pilates studio. Has anyone here taken a Pilates class before? Amazing. Oh, incredible. Well, if you haven't taken a Pilates class, it's a workout class for women with body dysmorphia. And if you don't know what body dysmorphia is, don't tell people that. But I gotta tell you, like, Pilates wasn't really giving me, like, the weight loss goals I was looking for. So instead, I decided to go with a classic diet method. Ladies, some of you might have tried it. A breakup! Thank you. So I am single now, but like all of my friends are married, and they're always telling me, they're like, Claire, don't worry, you're next. And I'm like, that's what serial killers say. But speaking of serial killers, I am on the dating apps. Yeah, Hinge is a lot like going to the DMV. You fill out a bunch of paperwork and no one answers your questions. So true, right? Right, seriously. But last night on Halloween, I was talking to one of my suitors. We were texting, and he was like, oh, did you get anything for trick-or-treating? And I was like, no, but I was really looking to get a full-size candy bar. And he said, cool, what's your favorite candy? So I think I got rejected, so unmatched immediately. No, but I am getting back into dating. I have to like relearn everything about astrology. And okay, so here's what I've learned so far. Okay, if you're afraid of the dark, you're a Gemini. If you're afraid of snakes, you're a Leo. And, if you're afraid of commitment, you're my ex-boyfriend. So my ex-boyfriend is Indian, but now I'm starting to date a lot of white guys again. And yeah, you get it, yeah. Are you guys together? Kind of. Perfect date, taking from a stand-up comedy show. Yeah, you can really see. You went on Hinge, incredible. Ad for Hinge. But yeah, dating white guys, it's a lot like taking vitamins. Like my grandma says it's good for me, but I choke every time I swallow. Oh. Yeah, that's disgusting. Should be illegal. But now that I'm single, I have a lot more time to watch TV. It's a great perk. I've been watching a lot of Survivor. Does anyone here watch Survivor? Yeah, it's a reality TV show. It's a competition game, and it involves a lot of sports, puzzles, and not showering for 40 days. Like, Jesus did not die on the cross for us to choose bad hygiene. And here's the thing, if you're good enough at the sports and puzzles and not showering, you have the chance to win $1 million, right? Pretty cool. But I mean, like, after like inflation and taxes, it equals to about like $75, so pretty good take-home pay. And the most amazing part about Survivor is it takes place on this like beautiful tropical island, but like not so much like a sandals resort, but more like Wilson! Yeah, people choose to go on that show. And if you didn't know, Survivor was actually invented by the devil himself, Jeff Probst. That man has not aged in 48 seasons. Okay, and he has somehow convinced consultants and project managers that they can live in the wilderness. Those people won't even leave the loop. Could you like imagine what a Survivor the Loop edition would be like? Like, this is what I envision. Okay, here's my pitch. It's like, Michelle is running late to her 9:30 a.m. core power yoga class, but pre-ordering at Starbucks is down, so she must explain her complicated oat milk latte order to the barista with a septum piercing. All while texting the group chat about how she saw Brad out last night with another girl. Want to know what happens? Will Michelle make it to her workout class in time? Find out this week on Survivor. The Loop. Yeah, Jeff, he's a special one. And here's the thing. Here's something that just blows my mind is that these consultants and these project managers, like, they actually think they can win the $1 million. It's like when you're watching the Olympics and your one friend is like, I could stick the landing, I could be Simone Biles. Yeah, it's like that kind of like casual confidence. It's like, where'd you get that from? But here's the thing, whenever I'm watching Survivor, I also think I could win. and that's how I know I have good mental health. It's like when I'm killing it, I'm like, yeah, I could outwin, outplay, outlast. But then there's days like today where I remember my idea of roughing it in the wilderness is staying at a Red Roof Inn. And I think I have this like real attachment to Survivor because I wasn't allowed to watch it as a kid. Like my mom was really strict with the TV. I'm an only child, so yeah. Did that track? Were you guys like getting only child from me? Were you getting that? Okay, well you were wrong because I do have a brother. Yeah, thank you. But he's a lot older than me. He's like twice my age older than me. Like my brother's the kind of older than me where I think he might secretly be my real dad.